Hello, knockouts. Tonya Tko here. And as you all know, I'm a self-love specialist and relationship expert from TonyaTko.com. And I help you learn how to love yourself and each other. And on this channel, we talk about self-loving or self-abusing through relationships, as well as using viral video topics to become teachable moments in our own lives. So, as you all know from the videos that I put up yesterday, Dominique the creep is off the streets. Hey, Dede, welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be talking. Hey, Raquez, Imagine, welcome. Hey, Maisha. So today we're going to be talking about Dominique the creep being off the streets and what your thoughts are about it. Because, I know there's a lot of feelings out there. Raquez. Oh, okay, Raquez. All right. Yes, so I'm sure you all are up on it because I put up 2 videos last night. So I want to see how everybody out there is doing. Jared, that's so weird that they have the black people's palms all brown on the inside. I remember there was this show, not show, there was this company that they were trying to be diversified, but they hired a Caucasian person or something and painted their whole hand brown to pretend that was a black person's hand. And black people were like, oh no, this is not how it happens. That's not how it works. But nonetheless, so there are people who are talking about he cut his hair. There are some men and women who are still mad about this situation. And there's some women who feel sorry for this predator. And I'm like, really? People out there, they find any excuse, any reason to give sympathy to certain people. It's unbelievable, and it's really sad. Sympathy and understanding for the perpetrator, and they don't extend that same thing to the victim. So here we are. Here we are. All right. So everybody, so we have Jared in the house. V dot. Listen. You know what? I slept so well last night once this man was apprehended. I slept so well. How did you all sleep? Hey, Megbone, I love you too. So, hey, LaRon, you catching me on lives now lately. I guess this is a good time. Hey, Beverly, welcome. So how is everybody out there feeling about this whole Dominique the creep situation? Oh, it looks like we have a nice little small broadcast right now. All right, so let's chit chat it up then. Let's chit chat it up. So for those of you who so for those of you so Insatiable is saying, I don't really care. And Imagine is saying, shocked people are still defending him. Well, you know what? People have to defend him. There are people who they themselves have engaged in behavior that is technically rape. And they, in order for them not to come to terms with their own rapistness inside, they have to defend Dominique the creep, because in defending him, they feel like they'll get some sort of by proxy vindication. And so Juju is expressing some, listen, I don't mind blocking people today. We're going to have to act like adults on the broadcast. It's a really small broadcast, so foolishness stands out. And I don't have the capacity for nonsense. So you can play with me if you want to, but I got time today, baby. Time to just click a few buttons and let you be out of here for good. There seems to be a lot of women who feel bad that they doubted Jasmine. I see a mix of opinions, which is normal, but I see many women switching their tune big time. That's the part that is really embarrassing to me, honestly. I was reading I was reading one comment this morning, and the girl was like, when I told people about my rape, no one believed me. And because no one believed me, she knew what that pain felt like. And she wanted to exert that same energy onto Jasmine. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, but you know what, Juge, whatever your name is, let's speak like adults here. Have whatever opinion you want, but if you want to act like a child, I will treat you like a child and put you in timeout. Let me just put you in timeout right now. I don't have the time for this foolishness. Too many silly people. All right. I just, I don't, we're grown. Let's act like adults. I don't have time to be babysitting. Ugh. So, I've been a victim of sexual assault, and it's horrible to have people question you or blame you in some way. Yeah, but you know what? It's like we're all working stuff out inside. There are men who have raped and they're defending Dominique. There are men who they themselves were raped. There's just a lot going on out there, but whatever our opinion is, imagine if say people were defending him like they were getting paid. And so there are I'm going to, you know what, I want to do a video today, but I have to get some other things done than just these videos. But according to a statement that I read on the defense team for Jasmine Island, they were saying that they have indication that some of the people who were coming out vociferously against Jasmine, there may be indication that those people had received some sort of financial something or another for speaking out so vociferously. How true that is, I don't know, but anything is possible in this day and age. Just, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, I don't know. Okay, so you're familiar with Juju then. Okay, you know what? I wish I would have known that, then I would have just blocked that person because we don't have time for silliness. Okay, and so Tynesha is saying, Tanisha is saying, most likely people were observing her behavior on social media, such as her overall character slash behavior. People are judged based on public opinion. Sad. Well, that's true. And Shun is saying he has an arrest from 2005. You know, I'm still waiting to get confirmation that that arrest, because there is an arrest for Dominique Williams in Atlanta, Georgia, 2005 for sexual battery. But I'm waiting to get confirmation that this is the same Dominique Williams. You know, one of the things that I've learned from traversing behind the scenes is that our law enforcement system has so many holes that are just not filled. Like on Dominique's arrest record, there's no birth date. And if you search for it with his birth date, because we know that he's 34 years old, which means that he was born in 75 or 74. If you put in a birth date for him, no records will come up. However, if you take the birth date out, then the records for Dominique will, even if you put his middle name in there, M, no records come up. So it's like there's so many, so that arrest from 2005, I'm waiting on confirmation. How do you know that that's him? Holla back and let me know. So then we have Sabrina, who looks, and I just, you know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to read. I'm so tired hearing about this. How long you gonna talk about it until Christmas? My God, we know he got arrested. Good job. But they still question her, so don't move fast. You know, one of the things we have to remember is that everybody is at a different stage of mental health as well as cognitive ability. So let's send love to our brethren and sistren out there who are, all going through something different at a different stage. Some of these YouTubers were going against Jasmine as well. It was horrible to watch. Don't watch things that disturb your peace. Stay away from toxic material. Somebody put up the number 7. We're not even doing a survey. And then here goes Sabrina. My thing is, she was drunk on the dance floor. They did a contest pretty much a whole through and through. All right. So, see, and so it's people like that there are people like that who come out and they themselves have some things going on inside. Like this person is suffering from some sort of dissonance and some sort of relationship that they have with their own ability to go out, have fun, get tipsy, etc. And so because they don't allow themselves to really branch out into the fullest expression of themselves, how they see fit, other people to do that either. This person is having some sort of crisis, Crystal is dying. And so Tiffany Thomas is saying sodomy means that he penetrated her anus, right? Sorry to be so blunt. No, and you know what? And I think that this type of thing needs bluntness. I don't want my video to be flagged like the video from yesterday. So I will say that sodomy equals ANALRAPE. I'm sorry, sodomy is just the penetration thereof, but aggravated sodomy is the RAPE part of it. So, yeah. And Tonya, it's so sad, but I'm glad that I have awakened. It took me to have my 2 nieces back in 2007 to really understand the importance of safety for women and all that you go through. It's very interesting, isn't it? How many of us beat 8K? What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to go see the broadcast is picking up in people now. So ragtaggers are coming on to the broadcast. So I made 2 videos yesterday. In the video where I talk about his arrest, I read the actual statute in Georgia for what creates aggravated battery. So please watch that video, read the statutes with me, and then let's talk about that. But let's not be uninformed. So yeah, so I put it up yesterday, I put it up last night. Farrah, he most likely won't give a confession. These people, they're go watch the psychopathic sex offenders on my on my wall. Just click on my image, go to my channel, and then scroll across. There's a community tab. I put up 2 videos the day before yesterday with interviews from psychopathic sex offenders, and it'll shock you. It'll shock you. But let me ask you all questions. Now that this whole Dominique thing has come out in the public and we see the way people were caping, LaRon, watch it. It's informative, stuff that we may need to see. How many of us, let's do a survey, okay? Let's do a survey. How many of us, after seeing the way things unfolded and the way rape apologists came out, victim blaming and exalting this man as their societal king, I want you to put up the number 1 if you are more nervous for yourself or female family members. Yourself or female family members more nervous than you were before this case. put up a 1. If you are less nervous or the same nervous, put up a number 2. So if you are more nervous for yourself or female family members, put up a 1. Put up a 2 if you are the same or less. Okay, so we have a bunch of 1s coming through. A bunch of 1s, 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 1s. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have some 2s coming in. So they're the same or less. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? Let's do the survey again. Let's do the survey again because we're going to have 3. We're going to have 3 options, okay? Because I really want to understand this. Okay? So some people just arrived. So we're going to let's wash all of that out. Stop with the numbers. Stop with the numbers because we're going to do the survey again. Okay? So stop with the numbers. Okay? So you know what we're going to do? Since those numbers have already been used, I don't want people to come in later and use different numbers. So what we'll do is we'll go to a different section. All right. So this is what we'll do. All right. If you are more nervous than before, put up a 4. If you are the same, put up a 5. If you are less nervous, put up a 6. Okay? Okay, so 4, remember there are 3 numbers, 4, 5, and 6. So 5 is the same, 4 is more, and 6 is less. Okay, so 5 is the same, 4 is more, 6 is less. Okay, so we have 4, 4, 4. So we have 6. After this, Gloria is less nervous than she was before. Okay, all right. And so Farrah has been since surviving R. Kelly. So Sammy is less. Farrah is less. Farrah, that doesn't even make any sense. That your number 6 doesn't make any sense. That you're less nervous and you just talked about R. Kelly. Okay, so most people are at 5, so you're still at the same. Some people are at 4. Don't vote more than once, Farrah. You done voted twice now. Listen, don't make me have to show you how people were doing it in Trump country the other day. All right. So we have 4 times 1,000. Oh, gracious. All right. So Crypto is less nervous. Okay, so Crypto feels more safe now. And so Darian says, I'm just not nervous at all, perhaps because I can intuit enough to protect my personal space. I'm talking about for yourself or your family members. Yourself or female family members. So this is not just about you having the ability to intuit your space. I want to know about just women, because there are some people on here who are men, and they may not feel that. They may not feel that for themselves, but they have nieces who have to walk to school each day. They have nieces who are going to start going out on their own, etc. They have sisters who are out there, so okay, so we have some people who are changing their vote. Okay, so I got a general idea. Okay. And wait, what does that say? That raspy? Oh, I thought I saw something else in there. I was like, that rapist. Okay, that raspy. You can always be caught slipping. And you know what? And that's the thing. And I think that's why a lot of people had some sort of aggression towards Jasmine, is because they were like, I would never do something like that. So if you do, that's what you get, Okay. And Tiffany is super scared for her girls. I have 3. It's always been my biggest fear for something bad to happen to my kids. If I could lock them in a bubble, I would. Yeah, it's difficult out here. And Renee, I live in a city with no family. I feel the same as before. You can't live your life in fear, but I carry just in case. Girl, buck, I hear you. Oh no, we have someone in here named Dominique, which is very close to Dominique. I feel so sorry for everyone named Dominique right about now, especially the people named Dominique Williams. And so Felicity said, so I was at a 4 until you said your niece is walking outside alone. 4 is more. Remember 4, 5, and 6, but it's okay. The survey is over. We kind of got the gist of it. My best friends have always been women, and I will always support them because they have always had my back, period. Okay. You know something I want to say, which kind of, I don't know, listen, hear me out and tell me if I'm tripping, okay? Tell me if I'm tripping or being small or petty or anything like that. Tell me if I'm tripping, okay? And tell me, because, you know, tell me if I'm wrong or if you think I'm wrong. I can take it, okay? So I was, okay, so I'm going to say this. So yesterday, you know, we had a conversation about male gurus, right? So there's this one person that I did a collaboration with last year. And he's a relationship expert. And he tagged me this morning. And he used a clip. He used like the screenshot from my video to talk about, oh, how he's so glad that Dominique is arrested now. But when I surveyed you all about whether or not this person had spoken up when stuff was iffy and when stuff was kind of, nobody knew what to think, there was silence. But now that this man has been arrested, now all of a sudden he's coming out and he's talking, and I'm like, okay, so now that he's been arrested, I don't know. There's a part of me that's just like, you know, it's when the fight is going, and the saddest part is that this person is in Atlanta. So when they were having the rallies and doing all of this stuff in Atlanta, he was not a part of it. He wasn't a part of the rallies, leading the charge and leading the cause. And then another thing that I saw is on the defense team's page. On the defense team's page, they put up a video of Joe Budden, and Joe Budden is talking about, you know, this whole Jasmine Island situation, etc. And so now that there's an arrest and all this other stuff, you know, like these males are coming forward and they're getting all of these props. But the people who were in the fight during the iffy times are like the women who were really leading the charge. They just are left behind. I don't know. I don't know. So tell me what you thought. So Jane, okay. And okay. Okay. All right. So you guys hear the rain? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. So LaRon is saying he wants views and you want awareness and action. Is Joe Budden usually an advocate? Oh, you know what? I'm not familiar with Budden. One of the first times that I actually sat down and heard him speak was when he was callously dismissing his beloved woman's mental health issues. Okay, so you're saying that Joe spoke out about it when it first happened. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Some people, Lexi's saying Joe Budden is a clown. Oh, gracious. And then I think as men, they kind of have the fear of being accused of rape without having raped. Perhaps he didn't want to talk badly of anyone until the cops came into their decision. Yeah, but you know what? And I hear you. I hear you on that. It's like, you ever been in a fist fight? Have you ever been in a fist fight? Like, we were duking it out in these comments. We were fist fighting. We were fist fighting with fire over here. And I'm in California, so some of that polar vortex from the east has come out here, and now it's raining. I was gonna say snowing, Lord. So greetings. Okay. You know what I should do? I should record. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna record the MP3 I've been talking about recording. I'm gonna record that today, and I'm gonna give it to you all for free for joining my mailing list. So I'm gonna do that today, actually. So hi everybody. Hi, 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 hi. Somebody told me somebody sent me a message saying that Jasmine's husband says he's looking for a Valentine. And I'm like, so Aquarius, so Purpose is saying, why for free? You deserve our money. You know what? You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll do like a small snippet. I'll do like a small snippet that I'll give away complimentarily, and then the extended version I'll sell. What do you think is a good price for a therapeutic stress relief MP3? Let me do my survey here. So I'm going to do an MP3. It's going to be something that you can download. I'll sell it on my website. It'll be anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes long, and you can listen to it with my melodic voice and receive the meditative healing that you need. All right. And Jane is saying, I feel your coverage was more about the big picture than the incident at hand. Thank you for braving it. Okay. So all board said, why did you take down the video calling Jasmine a fraud? There's the video that's still up. The video is called I'm Done Talking about Jasmine Elin. That video is still up. It's like what you should do is you should do your research before questioning Aigyal. Do your own research. Your question is answered. It's right there. Okay. So let's see. So we have $9.99, 35 plus, Purpose Pit. You could buy the whole pack then. And so Tiffany is saying $10, affordable for broke single mothers like myself. And My Bless is saying $19.99. And Kwame, I want everybody to take a look at Kwame's picture. Kwame is saying Jasmine Island is a liar. Can't wait for the trial. Let go. I want you to take a look at his face. And let me ask you ladies a question in here. Would you feel safe being alone one-on-one with a man who saw the footage of Jasmine unresponsive on the dance floor while some 6'4", 252-pound man held her up, spit on his hand, and shoved it under her frock? Would you feel comfortable being alone with a male like that? You know, it's like it's high time that we started holding these mother effers to task. Penis toters and people with penises like you, Kwame, your days of being able to have access to women who value themselves is numbered. I can't imagine that there's a woman who values herself who would be with you as is. So somebody's like, hey fat girl, hey fat boy, how you doing? They always ignore our accolades. I was told to come directly to your channel to watch the video, and I haven't left since. I see a couple of people that have sudden flipped their biased opinion. I know, right? So we have $50, $25, Gadget 2020, 19. Maybe I'll do it. We'll see. So I'm seeing that the average price is like 19. So let's see. Maybe I'll do an introductory offer and then go from there. We'll see, because I do want people to be able to afford it. And so there are women who are saying, no, absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. Hell no, 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 nah, fam. Wouldn't have kids with him. I know I'm saying. Who would trust this person alone? You're talking about a person who is 33% stronger than you, even if you're the same size. But the average man is 33% larger than the average woman. And he's talking about still trying to come after Jasmine. I would never trust myself. I would never be in I would never be in close proximity with a person like that. And Tynesha, I do. My book is in pre-sale right now, so if you go to my website, you can get the book there. And you know what? So many of you are asking for ways that you can support me, especially since my Jasmine Island videos were not monetized. And you all are asking for me to do another run of these t-shirts. So I'm thinking about doing another run of those so that you guys can cop those as well. I have unjustly and were vindicated, not guilty. Kwame is unemployed. Disgusting. Evidence is on film. Get off of this until trial. You know what? Do this, Remy W. Come make me get off of it. You want to talk big chat in the chat? Come make me get off of it. People, don't never give a person a command that you cannot enforce. So Farrah is saying 20. Vicata say, hey, sexy thick girl. Value. No panties, no bra, but value. How you know I got on panties and a bra right now? I've made videos braless when I just could not. I couldn't bear it. That video that I did with ASAP Rocky, I was braless. I couldn't even muster the strength. So I turned off super chat because I find super, so people are asking about super chat. I turned off the super chat because people who give to super chat, they want the creator to get the money that they give them. But YouTube takes 40% of it. So if you give $10, YouTube takes $4 and the creator gets $6. I turned it off. I'm like, I have a credit card processor. The fee is 2.9%. Why are they taking 40%? So no, if you want to support me, you have to come to my website and buy my books or my future t-shirts or MP3s. Couponing is saying, I wouldn't leave him alone with a baby doll. So Kwame is saying that his GF don't trust Jasmine neither. She's a confirmed liar. Okay. And so you and your GF deserve one another. It's as simple as that. So I hope that you're happy and that your GF is happy. Ugh. You know what? I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. 'Cause you guys know, when I started doing my live show in 2011, that when people were calling in with their questions, that psychic messages just started downloading to me because I'm energy sensitive. And I just received some, I'm not going to speak on it though. I'm just going to just keep scrolling forward. I'll just say this for you. I'll say this for everybody who's watching. The people who you see lashing out are very unhappy people. There's deficits that exist inside. And yeah, there's a lot of misery that exists. There's a lot of misery that exists. So just take it with a grain of salt, because just because a person says that they have a significant other doesn't mean that that significant other is healthy mentally, doesn't mean that their relationship is a healthy, functional relationship. So, all right. Thank you. Gadget loves my shirt and the way it fits me. And Nunya wants the t-shirt. And Lena loves my energy. Thank you. Thank you. And Toya is saying, Jasmine may not be someone with high self-esteem, but that does not mean it's okay for someone to sexually assault her. Yeah, you know what? Justice for Jasmine. Okay. Kwame. And so, see, this is part of what people don't understand. I don't have a problem. Listen, if she was rubbing him and they were rubbing each other and that's what they wanted, that's a whole different story than a person being near comatose and saying no. No means no in every instance. If she wants to rub on him and she's saying yes, that's a different story. When she's saying no, that's when things need to stop. That's when things need to stop. So we got Texas in the house. All right. So we have 300 people on the live. Go ahead and give your thumbs up on the live right now. It matters for the YouTube algorithm. And Destiny is saying she could rub him and still not consent to sex though, which is very true. They could be mid-stroke and she say, you know what, stop, I don't want this. And he has to stop. So it's like, victim blamers like that is so silly. All right. So Insatiable was saying I have a natural beauty. Thank you. I guess I do, since I don't have on any makeup today. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Barbie doll is asking, I wonder if she was cool with the sex vaginally. Once they keep saying it was consented, but was upset that he assaulted and forced sodomy. We're speculating about something that no means no every time, okay? No means no. And we have no evidence that she consented or consented to anything. All right. So Debrat is saying women hate predatory men, say it right. All right. So all right. So basically this is where we are right now. And so we're going to be getting out of the broadcast early because I want to do my recording today. And so Kwame is saying there is videographic evidence of consensual touching. Send me the link, Kwame. Go to my website and send me an email of the link of the consensual touching. And then also, can you send me the link of where she consented to penetration and gave ongoing consent for penetration? That's one of the things that people need to understand, ongoing consent. That people, if a person is going to be engaged with you in any type of activity, personal activity, there has to be ongoing consent. They may want one thing, not want the other. As soon as they say no, you have to stop. And so imagine, are you the person who posted about hybristophilia on my Instagram page? Hybristophilia is basically a predisposition for people to be sexually aroused by people who have a background in a past of committing atrocities, I'll say that. So this is why there are certain people who are attracted to serial killers. Like when there are people who are on death row, you'll see like women and men writing to them, and they're turned on by a person having committed a crime or done something wrong or hurt people, etc. Okay? And believe it or not, there are a lot of people. It is raining. It is raining. That's why I want to do my recording while it is raining, so that you guys can get some of those nice sounds inside of the recording, those relaxing sounds. All right. You know, I'm not going to say too much, right? But the fact that his charges are aggravated sodomy, he got those charges for a reason. So there is so there's a reason why he got those charges. So Kelly is making jokes. Kwame, why is he in the Fulton County Jail for relationship training? Ah, goodness. Okay. So, you know something? This is one thing that I want us to keep in mind, right? This is one thing that I want us to keep in mind. You know how there are people in your family who have touched other people, etc. You know how there are people who have raped people on dates. You know how there are people who have violently raped strangers, right? These people are among us. When you're looking at some of these comments, just know these people are among us. These people are among us. So please keep in mind that some of the people that you're interacting with in chat have raped before. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right. Listen, I don't know how much more clear I can put it. So, A Capo is laughing. All right. Wow, we got some thunder coming. All right, so you know what? Listen, we got some good sound here now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my recording. And so I'm going to do the recording for the MP3 to help you all be able to relax and relieve some of the stress that we've been picking up since all of this time has been happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And we are going to go from there. Okay? Okay? All right, there's more than 300 people on this broadcast. I'm going to get out of here now. I want you all to go and give your thumbs up. It matters for the YouTube algorithm. So go ahead and do that, and then we're going to jump out of here, and I'm going to see you all in the comments on the videos, etc. And so Baby Moon, the sounds of the rain are making her smile. And Kelly said trash pickup was Tuesday. Lord of mercy, you all are silly. All right, not thumbs up in the comments, but click like on the video. Click like on the video, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And I will be back out a little bit later. There's a lot of things going on and developing as we speak. LaRon is like, Juju is back. Obsessed much. Oh, Lord have mercy. You all make me laugh. I gained a dimple for Christmas this year. Oh, goodness. All right. So listen, I love you all very much. Thank you for coming out and expressing your point of view about this arrest. I had a really good time speaking with you all today. Go out there and just and love yourself. Put yourself first and put your healing and your upliftment before anybody else's. Okay? And then we got Miss Britt talk about Dominique as a disgusting batty boy. Lord of mercy. And Il Wink is saying, I can't leave, he just got here. Yeah. Hey Kevin, you're just getting in, but we're jumping out. I'm going to be recording the MP3 today. The MP3 where to do some stress relief, to relieve a lot of this stuff coming down on us. And it's nice and raining, so I want to get the rain sound. So I will see you all later, okay? Like the video, like the video, like the video. And I will see you all. We'll probably do a live video tomorrow. And so, but I want to get out and get these rain sounds for my MP3, okay? So I will see you all. Thank you all so much for coming out and having this conversation with me. Even though there are people who you feel are trolling, listen, these are the people who live among us. You know, there are rapists who live among us. There are rape apologists who live among us, both male and female. Both male and female.